there for life. He made sure that all youth were employed. But then also, when I wasn't working in the summertime, school and all of my extracurricular activities were really important. And that was just the tradition of the household. And so even when I was able to work, I was able to contribute to the household even when I was in high school. And so, like I said, like the bar and these values have been set really, really high. And, outside of a lot of like mainstream media narratives out there that unfortunately they try to paint a picture of Black Americans being lazy, being undereducated, not caring about education, et cetera, just which really isn't true. So there's a whole educational layer when we can talk about like why are some of the reasons some of us leave the household or want to leave the household at the age of 18, or why parents are kind of like, all right, you need to go out on your own and be able to fend for yourselves. So I just wanted to throw that out there as my little piece of commentary. But I guess I could turn it over to you, Minister Connie.
Yes. And, I seen the comment that came up. We do teach our children a lot of things about, I do know that the people that was raising me, my mother and my aunties, and just they were very close because my mother's parents died when she was young. So her older siblings kind of like watched over and raised her. So they took us in as her children too. I'm from a family, siblings. I have 12 siblings. My mother had 12 kids. And the thing is that we all had to learn how to take care of the house. We all did. We had responsibilities. We had chores. I learned how to cook at 11 years old. That was the responsibility. My mother would send us with notes to the bank to pay bills. So she was teaching us all. So each time one sibling left, the next one knew what to do. They knew how, because she would teach us all these things. But I find that children today have entitlement, and we teach our children how to be responsible, but do they always want to be? I know that, for instance, I'm like I said, I have owned a couple businesses, and I have been teaching my son and my grandson how to make money. They make money and they don't do anything with it but blow it. They spend it. They spend it on cars, clothes, going out. So we could prepare our children, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to follow that teaching that you're trying to show them. So I have experienced that. My mother used to say you can lead a horse to water. It doesn't mean that the horse is going to drink it. So therefore, we teach our children the things that we think that they need to know, but are they going to follow it? I think there's a great entitlement that is happening in our children today. They think that our money is their money. So that's my take on things, because I know that I have taught my son and my grandson. And the reason why I say that is because my grandson was born when my son was only 13. So I raised them together.
Gotcha. Thank you so much. And on the screen, can we go back to the last graphic, please? There was a chart. Yes, these are reasons managers find Gen Z difficult to work with. Madonna, it says lack of technological skills, 39% of them. Lack of motivation, 37%. Easily distracted, 37%. Easily offended, 35%. Dishonest, 24%. And entitlement, that's that entitlement that Minister Connie was just speaking about. I just sort of wanted you to weigh in, if you could, on this graphic, and especially, given your expertise as a financial strategist, what is this saying about how we are raising our children and the values that they're getting, some of them?
Again, as not being a parent, it's just what I see, because I have how many, 8 nieces and nephews. But I think that we have children now being born into a generation where everything is like that. When I think about my nieces and nephews, they were born already with the remote, with everything being right at hand. Our generation and before, they were born with slow and steady. Listen to the man, listen to, do right by this person. I'm not faulting this generation for wanting more and not putting up with any job or anybody's crap.